Morning guys, it's the day of what will hopefully be my last blood patch, but I don't want to get up.
So these are my hospital bag essentials. This is what I'm taking with me today. A good pair of PJs. Always recommend a button-down shirt. It's just easier to put on. I've got my pen, which is always useful because there's always forms to fill out. I've got one of my favourite books. It's not the one I'm reading at the moment, but it's one of my favourites, so I can kind of dip in and out of it easily without having to pay too much attention. I have got some snacks, because we all know what hospital food can be like. Make sure you got your chargers with you for your phone and other kind of things. Normally I bring my Kindle, but because it's only a short stay there's not much point. Make sure you got all your meds and your toiletries, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant, hairbrush. And then of course my little companion Stitch for some comfort and cuddles, so I'm not alone. So I'm all packed and showered and dressed. Hair done, so it's out of the way. Lucky pants. I think that's everything I need. So we're going to be heading up by train to London. Then I'll check in and get settled in my room before I get ready to go down for what will hopefully be my last blood patch surgery. Now, the blood patch is to fix my CSF leak, which is basically where there's a hole somewhere in my dura, which is the layer surrounding your brain, and it's leaking brain fluid somewhere, and that's causing this everyday headache that I've had for like 2.5 years now, and it's also causes extreme headaches where I'm just screaming and crying and can't do anything about it. Normal treatment can be done with like fluids or IV caffeine, but obviously with my POTS I can't have IV caffeine, and then fluids, like I have as much as humanly possible, but it just doesn't do anything for me when I've got such a bad head. So the first two I think have really improved my daily headache. Like, it's more of a kind of dull ache now than an everyday pounding. I still get the odd days where it's really bad, but it's just kind of there. So hopefully this one will fully sort me out and I could be headache free. I'm not holding out much hope, but even some improvement is better than nothing. So basically what they do in the procedure is take some blood out my arm. They give me a bit of sedation in my hand first, so I'll be covered in bruises by the time I get out. They take blood out my arm and they put it into the epidural space in my back, and that goes into your spine, and the whole idea is that it irritates your spine and the dura and helps it to seal. It's more successful after the more times you've had it done, so this is the third, so hopefully it will be the last. If not, they have to get complicated and find the actual leak and do it exactly where that is, and that could be anywhere up here, so we don't really want that, so keep your fingers crossed. Really today I'm just hurting. My hip's really bad, my knee's really bad, and I just want to go back to sleep. I had to wake up pretty early to have some breakfast because it's nil by mouth from 8 in the morning until when I have my procedure, which could be any time after 2:30. So I have a quick breakfast at 7:45 and kind of lay back down for a bit. But I have to keep warm, and I'm allowed water because I've got to keep hydrated to keep my veins going. Because last time the vein in my hand did not want to give, so they did it in my wrist, and that was really painful. Not as painful as the actual thing, but pretty painful. Mum, it's going to be the last one.
Oh,
How are you feeling? No, seriously, how do you feel though? It's the last one, hopefully.
Relieved.
This is my beautiful outfit. My gown and my dressing gown. And then I got my nice paper underpants. and my socks. And hopefully we'll be ready to go soon. Because I'm bored.